What's good, bro? I'm in New York City right now and it's cold as shit, but I wanted to take this moment to talk about the fake moral nice guy. Now, let me just put it like this. This is the guy where, he's a friend of yours, he's a cool guy, maybe, he's a nice guy, he doesn't really get chicks like that, but maybe you don't get chicks like that. But eventually you make that transformation. You start to get good with women. Next thing you know, he starts to see you, he starts to see your swag kind of pick up a bit. He starts to actually see you have success with women, but not just women, pretty women. Next thing you know, you feel inspired. You want to teach the guy. You're like, hey, because you're not just sitting there like, oh, look at me, I'm the shit. You want to actually teach, your homies around you, especially when you feel like you just discovered some shit that you never knew about before. But what ends up happening? Just like if you're successful in business or just like some career type path, a lot of times when you try to put people on, it's not the same, man. It's not the same when they don't have that own motivation. And oftentimes what they do is they will take a moral high ground as opposed to just being subjective and admitting that they're just not interested or whatever the case. They can't help but just be like, hey, man, that's cool, but it's not really for me. But they do it in a way where it's so clear, like you're taking this big moral high horse. And it comes in the form of a little comment. Like, you could just be there and one day you're like, hey man, you should do this or whatever the case is with girls, and then they say little comments, little slide comments where you kind of think of it for a second like, what the fuck are you saying? For example, he might say something like, hey, yeah, that's cool, but I just don't really like being an asshole. This is probably my favorite and probably the most common, because what happens is you learn that girls are dualistic creatures. You learn that you can't be nice to them, but these dudes, they still have that Disney brainwashed conditioning growing up and thinking that girls are these purely nice creatures, that sexual tension is not created from the combination of good and evil, of push and pull. So they just have a big moral conflict with that. So they look at what you're doing as being a dick. Like it just kills me, because how am I being a dick? Like, am I going around punching bitches in they shit? No, I'm just going around, making sure that girls don't fucking play me and manipulate me, and ultimately that I lead and take control of the situation as I should as the fucking man. Now listen, if you're this guy, I want you to know it's okay. It's okay not to kiss bitches' asses all the time. It's okay to tell bitches no. It's alright. It doesn't make you a dick just because you don't kiss a chick's ass. That's all I wanted to say, man, ultimately with this video, because here's the thing. These dudes, what they do is they're pretending that they're not interested on some moral shit, some character shit, but a lot of times what it really is they don't want to do the shit. And they don't want, people have to want to do it themselves. If it's someone else's idea, people don't feel as inspired, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like when people bring up celebrities or someone rich and famous, immediately people will say shit like, oh yeah, but I wouldn't want to be famous, because it's like, who the fuck asked you? You're just saying that as a way to kind of like humble that a little bit so you can cope with it better, because secretly, every dude wants a bunch of bad bitches. So when dudes sit around and they're like, hey, no, yeah, I don't really want a bunch of fucking bad bitches. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? You think I don't have a dick? You think I do not? Like, who you fooling? Maybe you can fool these dumb bitches, but you can't fool a fucking man. I know what it is to be a fucking man. I'm a man. It's just, it kills me ultimately at the end of the day, because, hey, a lot of times it's just an act. It really is. It's just an act, because those same moral dudes who, they're so moral, right, but they never had abundancy with women. So oftentimes those same dudes, when they actually get tested, they don't make the cut, man. They don't make the cut. I've seen dudes who are nice, moral guys who said shit like, hey, man, I would do that, but I just don't really think a self-respecting girl would do that. Or I don't want to do that shit. And then next thing you know, that same dude is doing some shit way more fucked up. Why? Because he got tempted with a beautiful woman and he was never in that situation. So when he's actually in the situation, all of a sudden those morals go out the fucking window. So ultimately, man, I had a rant, because I hate it, because it's so universal, because this story is not just happening to me, it's happening to so many dudes. It doesn't just happen with women, it happens with other things in life too, whether it be success, financially, or whatever the case is. Sometimes when you grow, you try to bring your homies up, and they kind of throw those little slights at you, and it really kills you, because I just want to help, man. Just want to help. So with that being said, bro, like, subscribe, and comment in that box below. So next time, bro, see you on the other side, man.